Hey guys, it's Emily here, and I just wanted to share kind of what I've been going through lately with my ascension symptoms and just what's been going on physically, mentally, emotionally for me lately is that as a divine feminine, a lot of anger is really coming up, a lot of hostility, and I think we're going to only continue to see this play out in the mainstream media. And what I'm experiencing is really just being shown and guided by the divine to all the ways that I've given away my power. And this has been going on for me for several months, but really in the past week, and especially since I will say this 11/11 portal has happened, the ways that I've been treated by others are really just being slammed in my face. And it's just making me so aware of how, as a human being, I'm so powerful and how I've given my power away. And it makes me super angry. It makes me angry that I was taught to be this way. It makes me angry at myself for allowing this to happen for so long. And it makes me angry seeing other people continuing to perpetrate these power structures and dynamics and using power for their own greedy purposes, and it just makes me really mad. Um, and I'm trying to integrate that into my day to day life. I'm trying to integrate the anger. I'm trying to let myself feel it, and I'm really exercise. I'm starting to exercise again. I stopped exercising for a while. I used to be really into running and hiking, and ever since I've started this awakening process more intensely, I've kind of been more into meditation, laying low, especially like kind of in the divine feminine way of resting. And my body really did need that rest, but now it's telling me it's time to go into action. And that means for me running again, doing more cardio exercise, getting my blood pumping, getting my feet on the ground, grounding to the earth in that really physical way. Um, I'm also experiencing some heart activations for sure. I'm starting to see the masks that people wear and are putting out into the world as projections. I'm just starting to see them for what they are, for what people really are deep down, which a lot of them are hurting, angry, confused, lost. And it's honestly hard and sad, and it does open my heart chakra. It gives me a lot more empathy. I'm still really struggling with that, honestly. I was very closed hearted my whole life. Not my whole life, but for a while. Since just based on what I've been through and the challenges I faced. So when I see other people going through similar things that I have now that I've healed myself, it just makes me really sad. And I guess that's where my empathy is really starting to kick back in a new way. I always thought I was pretty empathetic, but the more I become aware, the more I see how I can expand that empathy. And kind of right now, what's happening is kind of like a merge between the anger and the empathy. It's like, and I think that what that means is that I'm kind of learning how to take action in my daily life to perpetrate good rather than evil, or, to enlighten people, I guess you could say. But I'm also starting to learn about what's the best way to do that? How do I reach people? How do I make sure that I'm not coming from a place of ego? And that's been really hard for me to be honest with myself about, like, am I coming from a place of love? Am I coming from God? Am I doing what I think God would want me to do right now? Or am I coming from ego? Am I serving myself above God and above others? And of course, as part of this whole journey has been about, we do need to take ourselves into consideration, of course, and that's like the first consideration that I do take. And with myself is that connection to God. It's what I first take into consideration. So, like, would God be happy with this? Anyway, that's just what I've been going through. So, I hope you guys are handling these energy changes all right. Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much. Have a good one.